It's time for us to get into our growth zone with Mr. Growth Mindset. Happy Sunday to you, Mr. Growth Mindset.
Happy Sunday to you, Sido. Happy Sunday to all the wonderful viewers of Sunday Life. Once again, it's a pleasure to be on board.
How's your Sunday? How did it start and how is it unfolding?
My Sunday is great. I think this week has been an amazing week for me. I just finished a 1 month intensive training I was having with some of my students, and I love the improvement I've been seeing in them. So they just made me happy, and my weekend has been just in that same spirit. So
I
glory to
like that.
glory.
I
And I
like
equally
that.
want to say hello to all those who succeeded in the GCE this year.
Mhm. Yeah, we remember that last week we were celebrating those of our students that have succeeded
Mm-hmm.
in GCE, especially those the advanced level because that's a
Yeah.
new level. Like they are getting into a new level. And today, Mr. Growth Mindset, we are going to be talking about making the right career decision. And you
Yeah.
know, making that decision, if you don't make a right decision, I understand that if you don't make a right decision after your advanced level, and you might be you might be preparing yourself for doom in the nearest future.
Absolutely. Last week we congratulated them, but I thought it wise that we congratulate them today in another way. That's why I decided that this program today will be very useful for them.
Okay.
Okay. You said it right. If you don't make the right decision in regard to what you study after your advanced level, then you end up in a position where you have limited opportunities, unemployment, underemployment, and there are so many people in that position, and that is exactly what we want to avoid. And that is why today we are looking at making the right career decision, why so many people get it wrong, and what they need to do to get it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what should they do to get it right?
Well, I think we should start by understanding why
Why they get it wrong?
they get it wrong in the first place.
Okay, yeah.
So many young people in Cameroon, I should say, get to take the wrong decision when it comes to career choices, and it lead them to limited opportunities, unemployment, underemployment. First of all, because they lack proper guidance and orientation. That is the very, very first thing from my findings. So many people after leaving secondary school, they are so excited about university without having to get appropriate guidance on what to do next. When I left GBHS downtown to the University of Yaoundé 1, I met so many guys in the university. When you get to the University of Yaoundé 1 campus, you meet so many of these guys doing pre-inscriptions.
Okay.
Yes, they help you to pre-register you for a course you have chosen online. And believe me, sometimes many newbies arrive at the university without having a clear knowledge of what
What do you want to
they
do?
want to study.
Mhm.
And it's during their pre-inscription that these guys that are out to make money, because when they help you to register you online, you pay them.
Yeah.
So they're like, what do you want to study? And they put it. And if you are not quite sure, they just look at your grades. They will tell you, go in for geography, go in for history. And that is how some people make career choices in the blink of an eye.
Mhm.
And you see, at the end of the day, they are maybe studying geography or maybe studying history without taking time to reflect on what will I do next after this. And at the end of the day, they are out with a degree, but the degree is not useful to them. So one of the things that young people especially need is proper guidance, proper orientation. The second thing that I also must emphasize is that they are following the crowd.
Mhm.
Yes, maybe your friend chose to study law at the University of Yaoundé too in Soa.
And since you don't want to be lonely.
Yes, you follow them,
Yeah.
forgetting that every year about how many students enroll into law in Soa. Have any idea? About 4,000
Yeah.
every year. Obviously, we don't have that many lawyers in the society,
Mhm.
and so many people after they leave the university, they are struggling to learn baking and other things. That's exactly what we're talking about. And we want to avoid those kind of scenarios. So it's not about choosing a friend, it's about choosing what aligns with your strength. Anyway, we're going to come back to it later. Another thing which makes a lot of young people choose the wrong career path is that they are looking for quick money.
Okay.
Yes, they are looking for quick money. There are some careers that it will take you a lot of time to build until you get to a level where it start giving you money in a very sustainable manner. But often, if after secondary school you just choose maybe to become a salesperson in the store, yeah, you stay there, but in the long run, you have to keep selling, keep being independent, right? What about searching or looking for other opportunities that will help you make money in a very sustainable manner and in the long run? So when you choose short term, there are potential consequences as well. Now, another thing is that so many young people bow to peer pressure. Yes, so many people are in the university not really because that is where they should be, but simply because their friends are going there, or maybe family said they should go there, and they maybe are studying nursing because family said that's where to find job security. Yes, they don't do research if they don't really care if they really like healthcare, but they are doing nursing. And we have so many people in that kind of situation, but it's very important that you do your proud research. We're going to get that. Another thing that makes young people or pushes young people to make the
Wrong
wrong
decisions.
choice
Yeah.
is they don't make proper research. Yes, they enter into a field without looking at the opportunities that are in that field. And we realize that some fields are oversaturated.
Yeah.
I just spoke of law. It's a little bit same thing with people that choose to study geography and history, for example. If you go to
Modern
the
letters.
ES modern letters, there are fields that are oversaturated. Why are you studying what you're studying? Why are you choosing to go there? What is the intention? Are you just going there because it is easy to go there? Because people maybe get into study geography or history because it's easy. You see, it's like when the other courses requires that you have a level of some certain grades, right? That one is easy to get in because they tolerate almost any kind of grades. So they easily just go there. But at the end of the day, what next? What next? And we find so many fields that are oversaturated. Yeah. And there are a lot of consequences when you choose to get into the wrong career path. Yes, you find yourself struggling financially, you find yourself being unsatisfied in a position, you find yourself being underemployed or being unemployed because maybe you choose to study something that doesn't offer opportunities in Cameroon, or maybe you choose something where there are limited opportunities and the competition is very high, and that is how you start to stagnate in life. You start to struggle and you barely can find your way. So it is very important that you follow this because we are getting to the core of the matter. What should you do when it comes to choosing a career? So let's get it right. You need proper orientation. Now, the orientation at the level of schools, even though I doubt if they always do the right work because there are still many people getting it wrong. So, if you are to get in a particular field, it is important that you seek advice. And these are just, I say this to students, but I say this to parents too. Parents, sometimes parents want the best for their kids, but they don't make the right choices. Yeah, I know if a parent who was hoping that the child becomes a doctor, yes, and the child was eager to do computer science, and the dad was insisting, yes, go do medicine. I'm like, God, in this era, if your child want to do computer science, you should be the happiest dad ever.
The
because
thing
there are a
too is,
lot
in a
of
lot of
opportunities there.
houses,
Yeah.
especially African homes,
Mm-hmm.
very few parents will actually ask their children,
Yeah.
what do you want to be? What do you want to do?
Exactly. And that
The
is the
parent will
problem.
always just want to say, maybe because there is one auntie in the family that
Mm-hmm.
did well in medicine, they want you to do medicine.
Exactly.
Because they see this auntie on TV, she talks well,
Yeah.
they want you
Yeah.
to do journalism.
Yeah.
Like, you understand? And it's a very common thing in
Mm-hmm.
most African homes. So
And
I
which
think
is
that
wrong.
maybe we should start tackling the mindset of these parents to actually have a
Exactly.
conversation with their kids to know, what do you want to do?
What do you want?
What
That's a
can you
very,
do?
very
Yeah.
valid question. And that is why I extended my advice to parents. I did
Mhm.
not limit myself with students because
Students, yeah.
some of these decisions are actually pushed by parents,
Mhm.
which is wrong. In fact, some parents behave as though it's like some parents fail to become what they had dreamed of becoming, and they want their children to
To
be,
fulfill
be
that
that
dream for them.
that
Yeah.
dream exactly. So a parent wanted to be a doctor and couldn't make it, and now my child must be a doctor.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, the child doesn't like healthcare and they are struggling, they are unsatisfied.
And tomorrow
They
they're the
cannot
quack doctors
adopt
and
that
quack nurses
that
that we have in the hospitals
exactly.
today.
So it's very important to get to the right places and get the right answers. Yes, I think when you are still in secondary school, get to organization, get to people that are up there doing what you feel like this is for me, and ask questions so that it enables you to take the right decision. Have mentors, have maybe role models, you people you get to, and you find out certain things. Now, another thing that I need you to understand when it comes to making career choices, you must consider your strengths. What are you good at? What what excites you? Like what are the things that you just love doing effortlessly? Probably when Sido was young, you loved to speak, you loved to tell stories, and you had that passion for speaking.
Yes,
And probably,
I've
so if
always had that
somebody,
passion.
exactly, somebody that is really versed with how to determine skills will tell that no, this person will be good in journalism. Yes, parents should play that role of guiding the child to make the right decision. If you see that your child is maybe really excited about speaking, about sharing their stories, it might be a sign that they will be good as a journalist. Yes, so the first thing, you must examine your strength, your passions, your values. There are kids. I had a conversation with one of my students recently, and he was telling me that he has never loved school.
Oh, he has never loved
Yes,
school.
he's a very good technician. Actually, he repairs a lot of things. But he says since from childhood, he always gathers a lot of these equipment, put things and put in his room, and he tries to repair them and just with them. Those are signs that maybe this person school is not for them. They want to be
Yeah, school
technician.
is not for
And
everybody
today,
actually. Yeah.
is the person is a technician, and which is really good. Yeah. So consider your strength. What am I good at? What is that one thing that even if I had all the money in the world, I would still love doing? What is that one thing that I can do for free, even if I'm not paid? I'll still love to do it. I'll still enjoy doing it. You understand? I love empowering people. Even if I have all the money in the world, believe me, I still love to train people. I love the mind. I love to understand why people do the things they do and why they act the way they act. So when I know that, I know how to empower people so that people make better decisions and people are uplifted, people are impacted. So I already know that. So if you take all money from me, everything, I would still love to do that. So you should be able to know your strength. It is very important. Know your strength, know your values, know what truly matters to you at the core. Now, do research. It is very important. Research the industry you want to engage in. Are there opportunities there? What are the opportunities that this field
Offers.
offers?
And how
How
well
do I
paid
succeed? How well paying?
are they? Yeah.
Yes. Don't just go study geography and at the end of the day you have a degree, but the
Geography.
degree
They don't even know what to use
you
a
don't know
degree.
what to do with a degree. I thought that this thing was just at the level of degree, but today you have even people with masters struggling,
PhD.
even PhD, and they call themselves doctors.
Yeah, doctor
It's
of
exciting to call yourself doctors, but then the doctor can barely cure their own worries, their own financial issues, and it's a problem.
Yeah.
That is why it is very important to consider all of this, research properly, focus on the industry that are in your space, in your region. Like, what do I want to do in this industry? When people succeeding, the people that are succeeding in this industry, what exactly are they doing? And what do I need to do to succeed in this industry? Think out of the box. You have so many fields. It's not just about becoming a doctor, it's not just about becoming a journalist. There are other fields that you can get into. Example, the digital space, becoming a digital marketer, or maybe work remotely. Those are jobs that few years back we're not even talking about them. But those are open fields in today's society, but yet so many people do not even consider it because they are still very, very backward. But that's a field that offers a lot of opportunities. What I'm saying is think out of the box, do a lot of research, and make sure you take decisions that align with your values and help you to make money as well. Because you might have a passion, but that passion doesn't help you to make money where you are. And you struggle financially, you stay broke, and we don't want a lot of broke people in our society. So you need to consider that. So I've already said it: seek mentorship, seek guidance, learn for people already in the field. Balance passion with practicality. It is very important. It's not just about passion, it's not just about what you love to do, but how sustainable is what you love to do. Yes, I always say that your purpose should not stop you from making money, and making money equally should not stop you from fulfilling purpose. If the two can align, then that is a perfect combination, because it means that you will not only enjoy what you do, you are also going to make money, which is sustainable. Yes, you see, so many people struggle at the job site because that is not just where they are supposed to be. And the truth is that when you make a wrong career decision and you spend so many years there, changing becomes so difficult, because like it's starting back from it's starting from scratch, and it becomes difficult. That's why you need to consider some of the key factors before you make a decision, whatever you want to engage in. The last thing that I have for you on today's edition of the growth mindset is keep learning, keep adapting. There are so many things that you need to learn in today's world. AI is reshaping the way we do things. AI is reshaping the workplace, and is in the long run, as somebody was saying, it's not just going to be about what you know. It's going to be about your ability to learn fast. So one of the things I'll tell you is to embrace technology, embrace newness, and be able to leverage on the new opportunities that are showing up. To succeed in today's world, I think it's imperative to update, to adapt to new realities, because a lot of things are changing. And if you want to stay top, you need to embrace them. I think that is it as far as the growth mindset is concerned. Remember that if you choose a wrong career path, you get yourself into limited opportunities, underemployment, or unemployment. And we don't want that in our society, because it makes people that are very talented, they tend to be liabilities in our society. We need people who are asset in our society, and they bring the best version of themselves to the workplace, doing what they love excellently, enjoying it. So that's how our society grows. It starts with making the right decisions.
Thank you very much, Mr. Growth Mindset. I am sure a lot of students out there who just had their advanced level who have learned a lot from what you had to dish out today as far as choosing a career path is concerned.
Yes.
Yeah, we want a society tomorrow where people are not holding degrees without knowing what to do
Yeah.
with. You should go to you should learn something that even if you're not employed, you
Yeah.
can get something for yourself.
Absolutely.
You should not just wait to use your certificate
Yeah.
and let someone employ
Yeah.
you. You should not only be a job seeker, you can also be a job
A job
creator.
creator.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Anyway, maybe I
Mr. Growth
emphasize on
Mindset.
one thing
Yeah.
before we go. Don't just learn theory, learn
Skills,
skills.
yeah, very
Learn
important.
skills. Learn soft skills and hard skills.
Mm-hmm.
Learn soft skill like communication.
Mm-hmm.
You know, regardless of your field, you're always going to need to communicate well.
Yeah.
So learn how to talk to people,
Mhm.
learn how to relate with people in the workplace. Those are soft skills that are very imperative if you want to succeed in the workplace. Those are soft skills you must invest in. You don't just become a better communicator like that.
Mhm.
You need to take time to learn it. Then learn skills. It's not just about classroom knowledge and all of that. Learn skills. When they ask what can you do, you should be able to say, this is what I can do. This is what I bring to the table. This is what I bring to the workplace. Yeah.
They should not
Thank
ask you
you.
that what can you bring to the table? You cannot
You
explain.
cannot explain. That's a
Thank you very
problem.
much, Mr. Growth
Mm.
Mindset. I am looking forward to next Sunday for another edition of the Growth Zone on a Sunday Live for you to dish out and get another very rich package for us. Mm?
It would be a pleasure. See you next week. Growth will excite you. See you, Sido.
See you, Mr. Growth Mindset. See you, Mr.